Hello, everybody. I thought I'd celebrate World Read Aloud Day by reading Blizzard by John Rocco from one of the places I like to read in my house. One day when I was a young boy, nearly 4 feet of snow fell from the sky. This is my story. The first flake fell right before recess. It was followed by many, many more. The wind whipped up and the school closed early. Yay! By the time my sister and I got home, the snow was already in our boots. The snow continued to fall through the night, and I thought it would never stop. The next morning, the snowdrifts were so high we couldn't open our front door. So we went out the window instead. We laughed as we sank deep into the frozen powder. But walking was hard. It was like trying to move through white quicksand. Every few steps I had to stop and rest. It was even too deep for our sled. We need sled dogs. We went back inside. We were cold, wet, and tired. We made camp by the wood stove, and our feet tingled as we sipped hot cocoa with milk. On the third day, Dad shoveled the driveway so he could get the car out when the snowplows came. We dug tunnels and secret rooms under the snow. An igloo can keep you warm at sub-zero temperatures. What's an igloo? By day 4, the plows still hadn't come. I'd wondered if we'd ever see the grass again. Inside, things got tense as our food started to run out. I knew we couldn't survive much longer on cocoa made with water. We need to get to the store, but the roads aren't plowed, and we certainly can't walk through this. On day 5, I realized it was up to me to take action. I was the only one who had memorized the survival guide. I was the only one who knew what equipment was required. I was the only one light enough to walk on top of the snow. On day 6, I made a list. I prepared the sled. Then I set off. My usual landmarks were covered by snowdrifts, but I managed to check in with the neighbors on my long journey. Candles, cat food, coffee, peanut butter. Okay. At last I reached the store. I was tired, hungry, and chilled to the bone, but I couldn't think about myself. I was on a mission. Are you going to carry all this by yourself? Yes, sir. I've got my sled. Yes, he's on his way back now. On the return trip, I raced to drop the groceries before the sun went down. Wow. Grateful smiles and cheers gave me the energy I needed to make it back home. Meow. That night we all had some hot cocoa made with milk, and it had never tasted better. It was a perilous journey, but there was something else we still needed. Snowplows. It looked as though we would see some civilization after all. Guess we'll have to go back to school tomorrow. Thank heaven. I was going stir crazy. We survived the blizzard. One of the reasons I like this book is when I was a baby, I don't remember this, but my parents tell this story all the time. When I was a little baby, there was a blizzard when I was born, and they had to get some food for me to eat, some baby food, and they couldn't get this. Similar to the boy in this story in the family, they couldn't get out. The plows hadn't come, and all the streets were covered with snow, so they had a neighbor who had a snowmobile, and he went up to the store to get my baby food, and that's one of the stories my family tells a lot. So hope you enjoyed the book. Have a great day.